Oh.
Hey, guys. Welcome to the More Than Conversation podcast, our first ever podcast at that. My name is Ebony, aka Eb, and I am here with my amazing co-hosts. Introduce yourselves.
Yeah, you see. It's your boy Ash.
All right, it's your boy Trey, and if we did it my way, we'll do this every day. But for now, just once a week.
It's Lexton. Lexton.
I can't believe you really going with that.
Bro, there's no ing in the middle.
I prefer Lex with no IG, but you don't like when people who don't know you call you Lex.
You are already too close because you only one N away from Lexington. Exactly.
Anyway, so we're super excited to finally be starting this podcast. It's been so excited. Like, it's been long in the making. We've been working hard to try and put this together. And we just got a lot to say that we want to share with you guys, whoever comes across this amazing podcast. But before we get into it, how was y'all day?
Stormy. I got my first tornado warning today. It touched me. I was like, what?
Thank
Yeah.
God there
Is
was no
that fair?
tornado.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, yeah, it was raining a lot, but me and Lex had a little mission to run this morning.
For real.
Man on a mission. That's
Yeah.
on perk.
We had a lick. It was
Y'all sharing the lick or no?
what lick?
The lick you just said that y'all hit.
I don't have tongues. What a
All right.
Anyways. So, our first order of business. My question to you guys, and also to my co-hosts, is who or what did y'all leave in 2021?
All right, I'll start. Well, I would say things have been pretty good for me, so I don't have to leave anything behind.
Boo,
And,
tomato.
Stop hating on my boy.
I'm saying, bro. Can't enjoy their life no more. Oh. Persons can't just enjoy their life anymore.
Because that was so funny, I'm gonna leave that in. I'm not even.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna beep it out.
Okay.
This is a safe space where
It's
no
not
profanity
a safe space.
It's a
derogatory
neutral
words.
space.
It's
A new-
not
It's
Oh.
a
a
life.
safe
It's a life
Anyway,
neutral.
so
This is-
as you
know
were saying,
Mm-hmm.
you have a good life, but
No, it's not a good life. I'm content with it.
that's good. I
Yes.
wanna
So
be
you're
like
getting
you,
used to the suckingness.
Bro. Like,
What
you
is
need
up
to work.
with
You
y'all?
need to work for the police or something.
What
Yeah,
is up
'cause
with y'all?
Yeah. it
these are
sucks.
leading questions. These are exactly you're leading the witness. Stop leading the witness.
So you did pick up the knife.
the knife.
What?
Anyway, moving on. So, what are you leaving in 2021?
Not a thing. Not a thing.
Okay, moving on. Ash,
What am I leaving in 2021?
yes.
I'm leaving procrastination.
Come on, boy,
Yes.
preach.
Procrastinating school, procrastinating a job, procrastinating life itself, procrastinating God, procrastinating family. Like, why do it?
You know what's funny? You should have left that last year. Vaccination joke.
That was in the. He was being. I agree with you. I struggle with
That's
procrastination a lot. So, we put things off as if tomorrow is promised and it's not. Like, you need to live every day like it's your last day. Not foolishly. Yeah. There's no YOLO out here. But, like the things that you can accomplish today right now, like, get it done now.
Don't wait until the last week of your final project to start it when you had 3 months to do it.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Sound like somebody I know. I put everything
Oh,
off.
no
until-
shots. No shots, but it's just
I
words of
put off
encouragement.
a lot of things until last minute or until like it's too late. I don't know why I do that.
Impossible. As organized as you are.
I
It's
know it
possible.
sounds
People do
crazy.
it.
It's very
People do it.
possible. Like, I am pretty organized. Like, I put a lot of things together because I like things to be a certain way. But when it comes to myself, like personal goals and stuff that I have to do, I literally procrastinate them. Like, I don't know why. It's just like I just tell myself that I don't feel like doing it, so I don't do it until it's like last minute, and then I rush in trying to pick up the pieces and put everything together. And that at that point, I'm stressed, and then I'm stressing him out because I'm stressed. And he's like, "But you had so much time to do this."
People always say the hardest part of doing anything is starting.
True that.
But if you can do it, literally, no Nike pun, just do it for real. Like seriously. Oh wow, they're cackling over here. But if you want to get fit, you want to live healthier, you want to eat healthier, go to the store, buy yourself something that with less calories. Like buy some more fruits, get some more vegetables, get some more greens. Like that shouldn't be a question. You shouldn't question yourself on whether you should do that. You shouldn't get the extra large frozen pizza.
Wow.
You shouldn't get those Cheetos that be
Wow.
staring at you
But
when you
Cheetos
about
slap
to check
though.
out.
Well, they don't anymore. I don't know.
No, seriously though. Like if you're saying you want to eat healthier or you want to live healthier, you want
Just do
to
it.
get in shape. Do some push-ups.
And hard doesn't
Take
mean
some squats.
impossible.
Yeah.
I don't know. Need to hear that because I have to tell myself that just
Like,
because it's
you
hard
wanna
doesn't
do
mean
better
it's
in
impossible.
school?
You could do it.
Just do it.
Take 5 to 10 minutes. If you say you never have time, take 5 to 10 minutes and just read your book. Like read your notes.
I'm saying, bro.
Like
Just be
Get
better
off
at school.
TikTok.
you want to talk to God, you want to grow your relationship with God. Like take 5 to 10 minutes, talk to Him,
Want to
pray,
get closer to your family.
read your Bible. If you want to
Same
get
here.
closer with your family, like
If you want to get away from
see
your
what's up.
family.
Tell someone hi. Tell
If you
someone
wanna get
hi.
away.
Tell them you've been thinking about them.
Let them know you love
Like,
them.
yeah, let
Your
them know you
biggest
love them,
mistake
you
is
care.
thinking your
Like,
family gonna live forever.
Procrastination really causes people to miss out on a lot.
Yeah, I
That-
could have
that-
spoken
that
to
sh- that
Troy the
shoulda-
day
that
before
shoulda,
he
coulda,
died had I
woulda.
done that.
That shoulda, coulda, woulda, like gut feeling, like it makes you feel empty inside. Like regret is serious. Like, oh, I could have done this, or this could have happened. Oh, I could have been with the love of my life, but I was scared to talk to her. Like stuff like that. Like,
I'm glad you wasn't scared to talk to me.
but no, but seriously, like imagine you working at this job and every single day, the same person, whether it's a girl or a guy, whether you're a girl or a guy, the same person you like or you're falling for, like y'all joke up, y'all talk to each other all day, but you've never actually shared your feelings for them.
Just wasting time.
And then one day they're gone, fired or
Poof.
transferred, or they gotta move
You
to
ain't even
another
got
country.
they snap
Like,
dread.
yeah,
no kick, no high
you
five,
kicking yourself.
nothing.
You kicking yourself like saying like, oh,
You know all of this?
We back
I
in
should have said
2020s.
something.
We
What-
back
what
in
he
like
said? What he-
2015.
I
Versus
say
the
no
kick
high
and high
five, no
five.
kick, no nothing. You don't got they snap, no.
2008.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
can't reach them. I agree. Procrastination definitely hinders us from accomplishing the things that we want to accomplish, and it's hard to overcome, but I believe that you can do it. So whoever needs this motivation, I believe that you are 1,000%
You can do it.
capable. You are
You
more
are
than
able.
capable of doing what you need to do for yourself, for your growth, for your schooling, for your career, whatever it is, for your family. It don't matter. Because
Spiritually,
literally, the night that Troy texted me was the night before he passed away, and I took hours to respond, not knowing that had I answered, that would have been the last time that I spoke to him. And I just thought, I'll talk to him tomorrow. I never got that tomorrow, and that's what hurt the most. But who I left in 2021 was anybody that isn't gonna help me in my growth towards my relationship with God. Anybody that's going to hinder that
who's
relationship,
stunting your growth.
anybody that stunts my growth, any relationship that pulls you away from God is not a good relationship.
Sounding like some black crabs.
Any relationship that causes
here.
any relationship that causes you to distance yourself from God, or that you allow to distance you from God, is not okay. You need to fix that. God should be the head of your life regardless. So in case y'all didn't know, I'm letting y'all know I love the Lord, and I don't want to be lukewarm anymore. So I don't want anything or anyone to keep me away from that. So if I say I want to live a certain lifestyle, and you keep trying to go out and get drunk all the time, and you inviting me, you're not respecting my growth as a Christian, as a believer, because you don't care. You obviously don't care. And that goes for anybody else. Your circle and who you have around you in all seasons of life is so important, because if they don't respect your journey, they don't respect you. And that's just how it is. You got to set boundaries. And I trying to set boundaries this year.
Just to clarify on the black crab comment, I'm referring to black crab syndrome. Nothing to do with actual people and races. Okay, yeah, just to clarify.
Just
that.
in case
Black
anyone
crab
was triggered by
syndrome
that.
is, well, in the islands, when you put a bunch of black crabs or a bunch of crabs inside a bucket, one of the crabs are escaping the bucket. Do you know what the other crabs will do? Claw at his legs and his limbs to try to pull him back down.
They don't want that
Get
crowd
over
to be.
here.
They don't want that crowd to be great. If
The
they
crab
saying
that
if they
is
getting cooked, he
escaping
gotta
is
get cooked
going
too.
on his journey. And instead of the other ones join him, they pull him back.
He said
right
if they
where
getting,
they are.
they said if they getting cooked, he gotta get cooked too. They gotta be in the rice with him. He
The
can't.
toxicity in the animal kingdom is very relatable to human life.
Here
it
he
really
go
is.
now.
Black crab syndrome is a strong topic for me. Like a few years ago, I went on a rant on Snapchat, but that's behind me. But yeah,
I'm glad to hear it.
yeah.
What about you,
behind
Lex?
me.
What you leaving in 2021?
I wouldn't say so much leaving. Well, maybe leaving, but I know what I'm picking up this year. Prioritizing myself more. And particularly with working.
Yes, King.
Last year, the kind of hours I was putting in, like doing stuff, working, bro. If I was on the clock for all of those hours, I probably would make like
6 figs.
Bang. That boy would have been
at
bang.
least. I mean, that's how it feels, because the amount of effort was tremendous.
Nah,
Yeah.
for
The
real.
effort was tremendous.
You be putting in work.
The overextending was crazy. I make some things
Like a
happen.
broken arm. Like, you know, if I go like this and then it just break down.
I know. No
Like,
congratulations. No
Like,
celebrations.
what-
Right.
What's that?
Yeah, no, because you say overextend, so like my arm is extended, but like if I overextend it, then it might like be broken. Like my elbow wouldn't go this way, it go like this way. But if my arm,
So you were spreading.
Your arm on a train wreck.
You were spreading yourself thin, basically.
It's like if I was chewing gum, and then like somebody say, "Yo, I get some gum." I say, "Yeah." Like I take this piece of gum and walk to the end of the corner. It's like it's gum, bro.
it can
So
break
so let me
immediately.
get this straight. Lex, my friend Lex here, he buys the pizza. He brings the pizza home. Everybody else prepares the pizza, cuts it, separates it, to share it out.
If you buy
and-
pizza,
and-
it already got though.
Shh, I'm talking about the frozen ones. The
Oh,
frozen ones.
the frozen pizza.
Frozen
yeah,
pizza.
Yes. They prepare it. They put it in the oven, and they call everyone out. The whole family. Like time to eat. Slices are disappearing until there's an empty pan. But
Nobody.
everybody
gives
is
it a
like,
Lex.
where's Lex?
No, if they ate
nothing-
all, they
nothing
didn't
left
care
for
about
Lex.
where Lex
Yeah.
was.
Nothing left for Lex.
I mean, that's the thing too. Like I don't feel like it wasn't like
Lexton, I should say. Not Lex. You cannot call him Lex.
Yeah, y'all
No
can't call him
A
Lex. He don't.
to him.
We call him Lex because we're his friends. So,
It's
but
If you want to be his friend, just comment Lex in the comments.
it's an affectionate
if
name.
you want to,
It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, but like it's not for. I wouldn't say like it was unnecessary. Like a lot of things was necessary. It wasn't just every frivolous thing, but it was a lot of effort, and sometimes
You weren't considered.
no, but I get it done.
But
Thank God.
are you
You
agreeing
gotta
to
get
not
it
being
done.
considered?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's blatant. Like I don't care what it is.
Talking
it's
to
just
Mike
like,
B.
partner, I need this, and like, you's the only person I know who who could facilitate this at this time. So
What they would do if you said no?
drop that.
They would have gotten in the car
And figured it out themselves.
and go and get the pizza.
One thing we learned in therapy, well, it wasn't therapy. At church, we have a young adults ministry. And we had a therapist come in. And she was like, the world continues moving when you
Life
say
goes
no.
on.
Life literally has to go on. And if you say no to people, they're
They gotta
going to,
find
that's
another way.
not your problem.
Nope.
They're going to have to find a way to accommodate that problem because they need your help. And if you can't help them, then they're going to have to pivot and make it happen another way. So there's literally absolutely nothing wrong with saying no. I don't know who that for.
Say no.
Say no.
Leave yeses in 2021.
Yeah, how about that?
What?
Like,
Nah,
now
nah,
we're
it's-
not
it's
saying
leave
like saying
yeses
no for
in
everything, but if you
2021.
know you already tired and
Say
you need
no
some
to
time,
things that make you uncomfortable.
yeah, like say no to things
Yeah.
that are gonna
Nah,
tire
I
you.
know that all the time.
I mean, I could say no. Like I hosted for the first time at students. I wouldn't have been. I wasn't comfortable doing it because I was scared, but I did it and it was amazing. So, kind of say no to things that go against the person that you want to be. Say no to things that inconvenience you
Okay, yes.
entirely. Like
Not uncomfortable.
like
Like inconvenience.
like
you,
when
for
they
sure.
inconvenience you, you should say no. So if you say somebody wants you to pick them up and take them somewhere, you just work a full 9 to 5 30 shift lifting boxes and just doing a bunch of hard work. You want to go home
on
and
a
shower.
screen for 10 hours
You ain't
straight.
eat all day.
Drained.
And they like, can you pick me up and take me to Walmart? And you know this can be like an hour, 2 hour trip. Like then you got like
Or
you
take you to the mall.
yeah, like
something.
you could say no, or they want you to get up at like the crack of dawn to do something, but you've been working hard all week and you need your rest. Like we don't have to accommodate everything for people.
No.
I believe that we are called to serve people. A part of us loving God is loving each other and serving each other. But you can't love other people as you love yourself if you ain't loving yourself first. Like, and that and selfishness is two totally different things. Because people think saying no and choosing yourself all the time is cute. It's not. But at the same time, it's like there have to be a limit. There have to be a boundary set to that. It have to be.
Especially if it's something that you know you can't do, like fully without it.
I had a moment. Just ignore me.
All right. We'll be back after this break.
Beep.
Okay.
But yeah, like stay firm on your nose. Like let your nose be no. Especially when it's something that you know, like, hey, I'm not able to do this to my full capacity.
And
like,
don't
like
let them
it's gonna
guilt trip you
inconvenience me.
either.
Oh.
Imagine if you're in a classroom and your teacher isn't coming, so the principal comes and calls, who wants to be the substitute teacher today?
Say
And
no.
I'm gonna pick somebody. Like, just imagine that. Or imagine. This is not the best example,
So
but
imagine us.
imagine your mom, her husband leaves her, and she tells you have to take his place, and you can't ever leave her. Just imagine that. You have to be the husband now of the house, but not physically or emotionally, but you have to stay there and take care of her for the rest of your life.
What floor we on?
I don't even know where this went. I got
No,
distracted.
for real. That's a no. That's a no.
I mean,
That's a no.
Yes, I took it up a level. Maybe 20, 30,
50?
50
30,
level. Yeah.
so we on
We
the
in the-
20th floor.
Okay.
We in the
I
clouds.
took it extreme.
We in
Sorry.
the clouds.
Yeah, take it back. Take it back.
Yeah, okay. Almost
Retract.
in space.
All
That's
right.
fine.
Okay. So the point. I
The
was
point
trying
that
to
you
make
were trying to make, yeah.
is that the effort was tremendous,
Mm-hmm.
but all the effort wasn't for me, which is fine. But
Mhm.
it was way too much effort
Mm-hmm.
expended from me. But I mean, a positive is I figure out I was able to do things that I didn't really think I could do.
That's awesome.
So I mean,
So it challenged you.
It wasn't
Yeah.
all bad.
no,
Mhm.
it
So
wasn't.
there
all
were
all
there were
bad.
there were
I
okay.
pushed past.
There were
a
highs
couple
to
of
the
limits.
lows.
Yes, I pushed past a couple of limits, things I didn't think I was capable of doing. I
That's
did it,
awesome.
But now I just realized if I able to put that same effort, like for me, like mostly to my benefit, trust me, bro, it's I'd be a lot further ahead. Like
I
a
mean,
lot
at
further
least
ahead.
you were able to pull something positive out of it, but still acknowledge where the issue was.
Yes. So
Yeah.
this year, it's prioritizing
Considering self, and then take care of yourself. That's
myself. Really
important.
prioritizing.
Your
But then-
mental, physical, emotional health.
But then, how do you
Take care
get
of
past
yourself.
guilt tripping?
How do you get past guilt
So you
tripping?
said-
Is
yeah,
you
you
need
said
to
don't let them.
stand. You need to stand on your word. I said no, but how am I supposed to? That is not my problem. Our issue is we make people's problems our problems, and there's a difference between a burden and a load. I'm reading a book on boundaries right now. We are called to help each other carry each other's burdens, right? Burdens are things that are too heavy for us to carry on our own. That meaning, if you have someone close to you that passes away, that's a burden. You about to be homeless, a serious burden.
Yeah.
A load is different. A load you could carry on your own. So if someone say, how am I supposed to get my work done if you won't basically do it for me?
Sure.
That is not
How am I supposed to do my homework if you won't show me the answers?
like literally that's not my problem.
What?
That is not my problem. Like you have to ask yourself, how did they get in a predicament where they need your help? If they put themselves there, then you cannot physically pull them out of that hole. They have to figure it out themselves. But we make people's loads our burdens. And there's a difference.
That's where it goes too far.
You cannot make yourself responsible for other people carrying out their basic human tasks and needs and the things they need to do for themselves. They got to be a problem solver for themselves. If somebody ain't gonna help you do it, then you need to know how to get it done for yourself. And
Exactly.
that's just the way that it is. So stop me. Everybody load is not your burden, and a burden and a load, they different. Stop carrying around people load on your back and letting that burden you down. No, put your foot down and let them figure that out on their own. I mean, that might sound a little rough, but
No, it's
that's
life. It's life.
You right, you right.
Like especially as an adult, you have to let them figure that out. Like
True.
Even someone with who's a parent who has kids, you cannot spoon feed your kid every single thing.
yeah, they're gonna have
Because
to
when they
fall
go
a
out
couple
to school
times
and they
scratch
go
their
out
knee.
into the world, what are they gonna do? Call you every single time they have to pick up something, every single time they have to
And
talk to
please
someone,
don't take
every
this as
single
we
time they have
say
to make
neglect your kids, because that's not what this is. You have to teach your kids independence. Like I want my kids to know, well, our kids to know that they can always come back home. To an extent. Because ain't gonna be no every single thing you try, you fail, you don't like, you don't want to do. No, you gonna have to stick some things out and figure it out and make it work. Because you gotta have some sort of stick to itness, as I like to call it. But like, if you go out expecting something to work and it doesn't, come home.
One
We
of-
can figure it out.
One
But
of the
like,
greats once said, "Lean on me when you're not strong."
I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on.
Yes, carry on.
Those.
But
Carry
Well,
on your own life.
it's basically when you're
Exactly.
no,
Carry on your
no,
own life at the end.
carry you to the next level, to the next stage.
But ain't
When
no
you're not
carrying
strong.
enough to get there.
If
Yeah.
I'm looking at He-Man and he's telling me,
He
help
can't do
him
nothing.
carry this block that he
Yo,
already has in one finger,
Then
what am I gonna do?
yo, like
why would I do that?
in the boundary
He's
book
strong.
I'm reading now, there was a scenario, not a scenario. He was saying how he had some clients that came in asking him to help their son. Their son is a college student that doesn't commit to any schools. He's always failing out of schools. He doesn't keep a job. He never keeps up with anything, but they paying for his apartment. They paying for every single school that he getting into, making sure he doing that. Like they're financing his whole life. And he is an addict and all of that. And they were like, what's wrong with our son? The mom was like, nothing wrong with your son. Something wrong with you. He was like, the parents were like, are you dumb? He was like, no, you are spoon feeding him. He never has to work for anything. So his problems are never his problems. They're your problems. And he just living life. Because he getting to do what he want regardless of what choices he decides to make. So
free like a bird.
See what I'm saying?
I know we probably gone off on a little tangent, but in real life, yeah, people just need to, other people's problems ain't your problems. So if you say no and they try to guilt trip you, then they're gonna have to figure that out. Remind yourself that their problem, their load is not your burden. Now, if they need help with a burden, that's fine. But if it's a load that they could actually figure out on their own, the guilt trip can't fly. But
And that's true. And also, if you feel bad about getting a guilt trip, now that I think about it, just offer a solution that doesn't involve you.
Bingo.
Yeah.
So if you still want help, but you don't want like overexert yourself, or give them other options, help them find options, but you don't have to be like the sole proprietor of that. I don't even know if I used that.
Honestly, in a circle, we're talking about 2021, leaving stuff in
Babe,
2021.
life it's like a circle.
What's that?
That's Chuck and Larry. I think it's a longer name.
Yes, Chuck and Larry, or
Love is
51st dates. One of the
love
two.
is like
Yeah. Oh yes, Chuck and Larry.
it's like a circle.
But it's an inside joke. It was the guy.
I'm
who
gonna
was
show y'all
about to
after
marry
this.
them.
Yeah, show me that. 'Cause
But,
I don't keep up with movies.
Talking about leaving stuff in 2021 and people and things, like if you have a group, whether it be one, the two of you, or a group of friends, if they constantly guilt trip you for trying to do something for you that's beneficial for you, it sounds like that's
They ain't your friends.
that's something
Simply
you have
put,
to leave in 2021 as well.
Leave every last one of them.
Leave it in the past.
If they ain't
If
supporting
if
your
you're
change.
constantly guilt tripped for things that you want to do, that's great for you, that's beneficial for you, it sounds like that those people or that group of people or that specific person
They gotta
is
go.
not for you.
Period.
It's holding you back. And
Yeah, that is
Y'all
like
know-
that
y'all-
crap.
Y'all know some toxic people, cause I don't know. I don't know much.
I mean, it's
much
not
toxic
not
people.
just it's not just towards
knowing
us. It's-
people
yeah,
that have dealt with
we talk
toxic.
to a lot of people,
Yeah, like
and
we.
people come to us and say a lot of stressful things that's on their mind. So like it's a lot of stuff that people go through, especially with their
Yeah.
everyday circles, with family, with friends. People's families and friends are doing this to them.
Yeah, I went through a spell dealing with toxic friends, so like I get it. Like it's tough, but
It has to happen.
yeah.
Like it has to happen.
gotta
For
let
you-
them go.
for
And
the
they'll
benefit of
bring-
you. It
they'll-
has to happen.
There'll be more. Like God will send the right people to you in the right time, but you also have to acknowledge when God trying to get you to lose people, because everybody can't go with you when you elevate. So, speaking of things that we letting go in 2021 that we leaving there, can we leave body shaming there? Stares intently at the camera. I struggle so much with body shaming myself, fat shaming myself, and I'm not that big at all. But because I don't fit into society's definition of slim, thick in the waist, big hips, like it's like when people notice my pudge, it's like an outrageous thing. Like, yeah, you need to lose that. I've been told that. Like, yeah, in 2022, you really need to go on a diet. That's not okay. Why would you say that? That day, it took me 20 to 30 minutes to feel comfortable enough to wear the dress that I wore. And to be told out of nowhere in front of people that I need to go on a diet, that's rude and hurtful. That could have been my 13th reason that day. It really could have been the last straw for me. And people like to so casually talk about your body or your appearance, and you don't know how I feel about that. You don't know the work that I have to do to get over that. I mean, in 2022, I'm working on loving my body in a way where I'm comfortable in wearing anything. Okay, my stomach is not flat. Okay, I'm not as tiny as I used to be in high school.
No,
I've been out of high school since 2015. I'm a grown adult. I'm a grown woman. Women are hormonal. Like, And for anybody wondering, I'm healthy. I'm fine, according to my doctors. But
no, you was super skinny,
I feel insecure sometimes when posting pictures where I have a dress on and you can see, because I feel like the first thing people are gonna assume is, wow, she don't look like she used to, or she looks pregnant. And for the record, I'm not pregnant either.
I mean, even with body shaming and stuff, I feel like it's women who have a tougher time with that, because there's a lot more tied to your image than guys. Like,
Yep,
so I mean, like some guys,
just don't care.
a lot of guys
A lot
just
of
don't
guys,
care.
a lot
don't
of guys
care.
care.
They
as well.
care, but like, I don't think you guys are.
Like less effort is necessary.
No, it's not.
No,
it's
it's not that less
same.
effort, because there are men that have a hard time losing weight. Like there are men that go through that. It's just that men aren't as pressured to look a certain way as women. And when
Exactly.
you out here competing with all these fake bodies, people want your real natural body to look like that. And I'm not saying that natural bodies aren't capable. I could have a better body if I want it. I just have to work harder than I am now. Because it's not like I'm not trying at all. I am. I just honestly, I'm not a fan of working out. Like I love dancing, but like actually working out, I'm starting to get to a place where I like to do it. But
Get you some Zumba tapes or something.
I actually have a step. I do step workouts. Like,
You know what
and
she need? Thai bow, the original.
what is
The
that?
What's
OG.
that?
Thai what?
What's that?
Thai bow.
I don't know what that is.
You on your own with this.
Oh,
Kick
y'all-
it like Thai
y'all-
bow.
Y'all be on 31 minutes.
Oh, sheesh.
Lamborghini.
We didn't even notice.
31.
The reason why I mentioned that, guys, is because we really are adamant about keeping our episodes within a certain time frame to make it easier for the listener to stay engaged, because we care about you guys a lot.
They might care.
Yeah. So
You trying to say you don't?
but everything we said was like
It's valid. Yeah.
the main stuff that we really wanted to touch on, because we're passionate about this stuff. Comment down below what you want to leave in 2021, whether it be for yourself, for our generation, for the world. I know Ashton wished that I would leave period and period poo or purd in
I thought that
2021.
was left. I haven't heard that in a long time, but it feel like
I
it's
still-
resurfaced.
My boy traumatized. It all coming back.
But yeah, so anybody want to do the honors of closing out our first podcast?
Trey did it really nice the last time.
Oh, thank you guys very
They
much.
don't know that there was a last time.
Well, yeah. So in
It's a
case you
cut.
guys were wondering, we had a practice runs because of course, this is the first time, so we had to make sure we get it right.
Yep.
And luckily, I get the honors, which I really appreciate, respect, and big ups. But yeah. So thank you guys for coming through. First podcast.
I hope you're looking up there and not down there.
You're right. Because there is nothing to y'all. So yeah, like she said, like, comment, and subscribe. Comment, and maybe next episode, we could look into some of the comments, see what people
Yeah,
say.
see what people say. Follow us on the IG at More Than Convo.
So if there's no comments, we can't do that.
Here he go, guilt tripping. What if
This
it's
is-
inconvenient for them?
You're
I
right. It's
feel like a
2022.
lot of leading questions and statements.
You're
coming
right.
from the side of
No
it.
Okay,
guilt
well,
tripping.
we anyway, guys, we appreciate y'all. It's been fun. It was your girl Ab over here.
It's your boy Ash. Yeah, you see.
And it's your boy Trey.
I gotta do this.
Yes.
Don't force me.
And it's Lex with no IG, everybody.
It's Lexton.
It's Lexton. And we'll see y'all, talk to y'all on the next podcast.